Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. Dr. King, yeah. Yesterday, we actually had a lot of people out from the community helping with this one, just like with blocking and girls from our housing program while Shane was doing the other. It was pretty fun. Having Shane here is quite an honor. He had done a George Floyd and Dr. King and Kobe Bryant mural, and he's like, you know, I've just been thinking about starting to do like a tour of some historical figures and some people of faith that, you know, did incredible things. And so my husband said, I have a wall you can come paint on.
It's a motivational thing, you know. Every great dream begins with a dreamer. You gotta have a dream, yeah. You gotta have a dream. It's a beautiful thing. I love it. It's great.
Thank you. You know, I definitely believe in these times there needs to be strong voices, and then there needs to be quiet rebuilders who continue to rebuild places of mourning. And, you know, Dr. King is a reminder he was a voice. And then you have someone like Harriet Tubman who lived in the secret and freed slaves. And so we need both today. Very strong, we need the voices. And we need those that are just going to quietly, even secretly, get to work and see people set free. Darkness definitely feels pretty loud right now. But when darkness is loud, light shows up, you know?
We had 22 players total left in the program. So it was pretty, I didn't know. I didn't know if we would have a school, if I would have a job, or what was going to happen with football.
I've grown up with them since I was 6 years old playing this game, and I know that they love it just as much as I do, and I would not want to leave them. Like, some of them moved back just to play football, and it's been tough for them. Like, they made a lot of sacrifices, and everybody's made sacrifices, but we've all been here, and everybody's here just for each other, really.
And I try to explain this, but there's so many distractions for the kids, because there's only 3 of our players that live in Paradise. The rest are traveling from neighboring towns. And I had been with these kids all semester, so I saw them. They're struggling in school, struggling getting to school. They all lived all over the place. And when they got on the field, I just remember one particular player's face, and he just looked so relieved and just so like something normal. So they got that, and then they got, you know, you grow close, you become a family through all of this, and so it filled the need for them, something normal and not very much is normal in their lives. While they're at practice, they're pretty focused. It's like, okay, this is normal. It's stabilizing for them. But getting here and all of that is really a trial. So going into our first game, I didn't know. I didn't know how we would respond. I didn't know how disciplined we would be and all of that. And each game we've gotten better and better and better throughout the year and played some tough opponents. And we're real fortunate. I'm real proud of the kids. We came out at 10-0.
Everything that's happening is just beautiful. Watching trees regrow, watching flowers come out of the ashes, it's just purely beautiful. And I believe that represents our team. We've come from really nothing, and here we are undefeated, and we're just fighting for our lives, really. And it's just cool to see that all around, not just with our team, you know?
Guys, Paradise Pride on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Paradise Pride!
A Roseville woman with Down syndrome is following her dreams of becoming a flight attendant. So in turn, she spent the day shadowing Southwest employees at Sacramento International Airport this afternoon. And this wasn't her first time working with Southwest. She's already had the chance to be a flight attendant. She's even flown a plane before.
And today, her friends at Southwest, they gave her another big surprise. Fox 40 photojournalist Grant Hansen was there to capture the special bond that formed in the skies.
Airline ticket counters are located on the second level.
had a lot of fun, and it's like they're family now.
I mean, she's been Tracy's fairy godmother, as we call her, Vicky, her fairy godmother, because she just keeps doing one thing after another.
Because she was watching everything that I was doing, and the next thing you know, she's sharing with me that her dream was to become a flight attendant. It was like instant friendship, right?
And she asked Tracy, would you like to be a flight attendant for a flight to Seattle?
What do you think, Tracy?
I like it.
Southwest Airlines flight attendant, you are a pilot and you're a CSA extraordinaire.
She's working as a customer service agent today.
Okay.
So you want to take the tag and then put it around the handle.
Have a fun day.
Thank you.
She's an ops agent and she's going to be working this flight.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no,
You're going to be working this
see?
flight. You got this?
Yes.
Okay.
You get 23.
Good job.
Yeah.
Very, very proud of her. She stepped up to the challenge. She's always not had that self-confidence, but her self-confidence is just built in the last year and a half.
You know, it's wonderful how, like, out of the blue, literally, on an airplane, two people can come together and become best friends forever. And it's just been a great, great, great friendship. Right?
Yep.
Love you, kid. So we, at Southwest Airlines, want to send you guys to Hawaii on the inaugural flight. Not just any flight, but the inaugural flight.
On behalf of the entire Sacramento ground crew and our very special friend Tracy, we thank you for choosing Southwest.
Remember my dreams.
Live your dream, right?
Yeah.
Live your dream. Be true.
Me too.
Make it happen. Yeah. Girl power.
One of the milestones that every parent documents, first words, when they were said, exactly what was said. John Almeida is 25 years old, and that's not a milestone that he reached, but he did reach farther than words to do something that very few of us will ever do. Mom Vanessa takes us back to the very beginning tonight, before John found a very different type of voice. John Almeida, this is your story.
Encouraging words from Mom every step of the way. Steps that started with a huge leap in 1996.
I had not heard of autism. This is 1996. There's no, hey Google, there's no Siri, what's autism?
Vanessa describes John's nonverbal autism diagnosis 23 years ago as daunting and isolating.
And I would say he's autistic, and they would say artistic. No, there was really not a lot of compassion back then.
Turns out compassion.
While we were working on this journey to desensitize him from the world, there was a lot of meltdowns and self-injurious behavior.
Wasn't what they needed at all.
So at what point did you realize that for John, his thing, his outlet, his focal point was going to be the freedom that he feels from running?
Do you remember your running when we found it?
Yeah.
So one word, puberty.
That, Mom says, left John with energy and lots of it.
One of our walks, the gate was open to a track.
A gateway to something no one expected. His first mile, 5 minutes, 27 seconds. His attitude, a complete turnaround, positive and excited. His life, forever changed.
It was visible to you?
It was
that obvious?
To everybody, to family, friends, his teachers at school, and he started taking on more tasks where...
Something had changed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So much so, the track became therapy. The races, milestones.
So these are all his medals here, from 5Ks to 10Ks to half marathons to 20 milers to full marathons to the Boston Marathon.
One of the most highly regarded and respected qualifying races in the world, the Boston Marathon. Here he is crossing the finish line, a finish that represents so much more than any medal ever could.
No one gave him this. He earned it. He ran in the rain. He ran on a broken ankle. He ran 4 days a week. He changed his diet. He couldn't have Reese's Pieces peanut butter cups every night. How do you feel? How do you feel about that?
Yeah.
Happy? Happy?
Happy.
You did it. Do you want to go back?
Yeah.
And do it again?
Yeah.
That's you, John.
Every parent
of a child has some key moments that make them more proud than so many other moments. Is that one of them for you?
That's it.
And John's confidence in running shoes has translated into aspects of his life that can be difficult to navigate for even normally functioning 25-year-olds.
This is his girlfriend, Drea. So this is John's very first girlfriend. He's in a relationship.
Answers to questions Vanessa's been wrestling with for 20 years.
Will he ever experience love? Will he ever experience a career? Will he ever experience just joy in the world? And here we are, and you can put a check mark by all of those things.
Yeah.
So he's off the market, ladies.
Pretty clear, though, that John's biggest motivator, cheerleader, and first true love
So proud of you.
has been by his side all along, proving a diagnosis doesn't define you.
Do what you love and do it often, and that's what John's doing. Thank you so much for giving me this new life and helping me find my way. Thank you.
Yeah.
I love you so much. Yeah.
I'm John Boss. I'm the owner of Dutch Hollow Farms. So we are basically an ag tourism farm. In the spring we do a tulip farm. Then we go into a phase called baby animal days. But obviously our big push is pumpkin season. We've only been doing corn mazes about 6 or 7 years now. As you can see here, the tassels are coming in right now. This year's theme is Ronell Singh, Corporal Ronell Singh. He passed away already the day after Christmas. We've had officers die before, but this one seemed to really hit the community hard. I really could sense how much he meant to the community and to his wife. One of the stipulations of Mrs. Singh to have this corn maze here was that her son is the first one to walk into the corn maze. And it makes you tear up. It's going to be a very special moment. There's going to be several law enforcement people here as well, and we're excited to have them. And it's a time and moment for them, and then we can have fun with it. And then people can read about Ronell and enjoy the corn maze and time with the family, because he loves spending time with his new son and his wife. That's kind of what our place is about, is people put away their phones and they just enjoy being with their family. And I just think it's going to be a very special time and moment, and we're excited.
My name is Tony Light. I like the way the people enjoy the music and they dance and they feel good. They're going inside to see a winning game.
Wait.
And I got a good energy for them as they go inside.
Walk sign is on.
It's healing, it's therapy, it's a blessing. I love music. Hello, that's the thing. The children don't lie, and when they enjoy it, I do feel good about it. Yeah, man. And then the parents see the kids enjoy it, and they feel happy about it. Yes. All I want people to do, man, is just be cool. Use logic before emotion. And just be cool, man, and enjoy each other. Learn different cultures, learn different things. Just be cool, man. That's it. That's it.
What is it about the river? Why do you choose to live along the river?
Freedom. It's the one easy word to say, freedom, which you don't really got none of anywhere else in this world.
Regional park system was never designed to house campers.
There's a lot of people who resist services, or they say, this isn't the time, I don't feel like going in, or I don't trust the shelter system, or I don't trust the government.
It is not difficult to see where the American River meets the Sacramento River. A confluence near Discovery Park that is well defined, in an area where the situation on land is far more murky than any body of water.
Right across from us would be two of our considered our larger encampments.
If you were to use the confluence as a starting point and travel upstream along the American River Trail for just 3 miles, what you will see is eye-popping and heartbreaking. Piles of garbage and tents are everywhere, put there by what Sacramento County Regional Parks Chief Ranger Michael Doan believes are hundreds of homeless in just this few-mile stretch.
From 300 to 600 people that live there on a nightly basis.
Hundreds of people and the landscape that are both in danger.
The entire parkway is designed to go underwater. So on heavy rainstorms, Bannon Island, which is behind us, goes underwater. And now we have to get all those people out, or try to get them all out before the water level rises, which is a draw on resources, because if they don't get out, then Sac City Fire has to come out with their boats to get them off the island, because it truly becomes an island.
People like this man named Eric.
I came out here because I was in a hospital and dealing with problems in the area I was at.
For the past year and a half, the trail has been his home. Originally from Southern California, the 48-year-old says as a convicted felon on parole, no one bothers him here, and he has no plans of leaving and will never accept government services.
So you've been here a year and a half. What's the ultimate plan? What's the goal?
My goal is to get off this damn parole that I'm on right now and just live and be free the way you're supposed to be able to be in this country.
Is that ever truly going to happen?
I don't think it really will.
It boils down to the individual each time and what their personal preference is.
Julie Field is the Homeless Service Program Manager for Sacramento County. Field says while some of the county's homeless population along the trail do seek help, many, just like Eric, do not. And with the growing homeless population, the pushback to what's happened has increased as well from those who use or live near the trail.
How their space that they used to be in over the years has changed, and how they have felt that it's become unsafe. And so that's a lot of the feedback that I've been getting from the community.
And I've seen a lot more dangerous things on the river, and this time has been quite dangerous.
Marilyn, who didn't want to give us her last name, says that she's from Seattle but travels to Sacramento many times a year.
Thank you so much. I couldn't believe we've been here 3 months and we've never seen anything like that.
She says the garbage along the trail increased so much that she started to document it with pictures.
You know, I'm really kind of scared. We wanted to go out and have, it's a beautiful day, and I'm just kind of scared. If you're asking what I see, I'm really pretty surprised.
Current federal law says government agencies like Sacramento County must allow people to sleep in public if they don't have enough beds for them, which they don't. Because of that, Chief Ranger Doan can evict people from where they are camping, but he knows they have a right to come back.
Right now, what our main focus is we try to mitigate the damage. Up until the time that changes to where we can say that you can no longer camp here, this park is closed. It's mitigation.
If outreach and trying to break down the mental and physical barriers is the answer, the county says it has gone all in. Although the transient population drastically outnumbers those looking to help, it's that one-on-one contact they are hoping makes the difference.
That's the balance that we're trying to maintain, trying to get them connected to services, but also our responsibility is to protect the parkway.
And now we have really drilled it down to the person level, and we look at each person and we try to figure out what sort of intervention might help them the best.
Do some people want help and some people don't? Is it a mix?
I think some people just don't know what they want. They're just lost. Yeah.
Some are searching for themselves, while others are looking for answers that benefit everyone. In Sacramento, Eric Rucker, Fox 40 News.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's just so pleasant and it's so relaxing. It is de-stressing in a big way.
Music has just been something that relaxes me and makes me feel good.
Kim and I both play in the Solano Symphony, and Roz and I have been doing duets and trios for quite a while.
I was kind of focused on the music, so I didn't notice people driving by, but I think hopefully there's no accidents. It doesn't cause an accident.
I think live music it really feeds a special part of the soul.
It helps me get out of the house for one thing, and get rid of some of the boredom for just kind of sitting around and not having anything to do. Plus the music is great.
We've had people pull over, roll down their car windows and sit through the concert. And I think it's just, you appreciate not just hearing the music, but seeing the performers. You can't hardly not come. It's so wonderful.
I think it's just something really unusual and unique. It's kind of a community feel when you get out on your front porch and play music. And it's just so nice to play music with other people. Yeah, it's a rare thing right now.
I think we all need music in our lives, and musicians need to play. We really, with all the cancellations and things, this has been kind of a lifesaver. And mostly I'm just having fun.
Merry Christmas, guys. Hi, how are you? Hi, Randy. Come on in the line here. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Good to see you. Today is our little Christmas for our homeless guests on the streets. Right, bananas are good for you. So we have hot chocolate, to cookies, to little Christmas stockings, to hats, gloves. I love that, yeah.
I'm down here with my people celebrating Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
God bless you, okay?
God bless you.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for these people over here, I don't know what we'd do half the time, to get something to eat.
So everything that we gave out today was from different community members of Sacramento.
A heartfelt thank you. This is great.
You know, the smiles that we got today. New socks, because yesterday it rained so hard and a lot of people were cold this morning.
It means a lot to me just to see somebody that's out there that cares, And they don't have to be out here doing this.
How are those burritos looking?
I just thank them for the time they do spend. They give back and, just make people feel like they are human.
It really just made their day special. Just today, a little Christmas, a little joy, a little bit of love. 1 and a 2 and a 3. So we all had a chance to play our kazoos too and sing some Christmas carols. And just bring a little cheer to those who are homeless on the streets of Sacramento.
It was a blessed day. I'm in the land of the living. I can't complain about too much. I appreciate the little things in life, and that's all we got. But I still love my capital, Sacramento.
Well, I think we did pretty good, huh?
A local woman making waves in what's largely a male-dominated sport. Kathy Plested's one of only a few female horse trainers at Cal Expo. That has not stopped her from being ranked #1 for having the most wins. Fox 40's Rowena Shaddix introduces us to Plested and shows us some of the work that goes into preparing for race day. And they're off.
On Friday and Saturday nights, it's race time at the track. But the work leading up to the track happens around the clock. For the horses at the Wiseman Plested stable, their day begins before the crack of dawn.
Then we come in, start getting them dressed, and then it's time to get serious.
Kathy Plested knows her stuff.
Good boy. Some horses are better followers than they are leaders. So once you figure that out, then you put them in a position where they're the most comfortable, they will perform the best for you.
Out of the 40 horse trainers at Cal Expo, 7 who are women, Plested is ranked #1 with the most wins.
Trained by Kathy Plested.
Plested is also ranked in the top 10 nationally. And according to race statistics at Cal Expo, more than 20% of the time, she wins either first, second, or third place with the largest purse. She believes her success in part is caring for her horses like her kids.
I run a daycare here of 1,000-pound children, because that's basically what they are.
We work here, plain and simple. We put our time in, we work here. These are our kids. I mean, when they need their diaper changed, we change it.
Each are special with their own strengths and personalities.
We have our success because I believe we're very, very consistent.
There's 5-card draw.
This guy is a winner of over $500,000.
And Silverload, who Plested calls her pride and joy.
You know, she just does not take no for an answer, and that's how she races.
And not to mention GD Rock My World.
He is massive and just a lover. You know, just a lover.
On any given Friday or Saturday night, you'll likely find Plested in the winner's circle.
Well, what about drivers? Do you have a favorite driver?
Yeah, I'm a little biased on drivers.
Oftentimes right next to her husband of 20 years, Steve Wiseman, who is among the top 5 drivers at Cal Expo.
Not only do I work with my husband, I work with my best friend every day. So it's awesome.
And it's an equal love and admiration.
What makes Kathy so special?
Sheer work ethic. She's unbelievable. You know, she don't stop. She don't stop.
Baby.
We're not co-workers, we're family at this place.
Hi, beautiful.
And I like this where I'm working right now here. And the people that I'm working with, never better.
What are you doing, pretty girl? What do you see?
She's one of the hardest working women I know. And takes very good care of everything around here.
There's nothing better than just being here.
At Cal Expo, Rowena Shaddix.
I can't think of a better job.
Fox 40 News.
All right, and this weekend is the closing weekend for Cal Expo's harness racing for the season.